And our next NGO is Coordination Council for Refugees, represented by Alexey Uzlov and Rouslana Yaroslavsky. They've been helping people at the border and to cross the border from Mexico to Ukraine and have been heavily involved with humanitarian aid to refugees. Please welcome them.
Wow, we have two.
Yes. Currently, the whole world, including us here, is praying for Mariupol and Azovstal. We are not helping extraction of our heroes from Azovstal. We are helping already evacuated people, people from all corners of Ukraine, Ukrainians in Europe, to get foot on the safe ground here in USA. My name is Alexey Uzlov, co-VP Operations, and Rouslana Yaroslavsky, Executive Director of CCFR, Coordination Council for Refugees. We represent the team that together quantify, advocate, coordinate, and advise in this dire situation. In the presentation here, we use real data and photos of our team on the ground. Left slide represents our volunteers on the Mexico border. Right slide represents same people at the project management and coordinating meetings in effort to set up and run the Tijuana hub, making sure people have everything in it. Turning chaos into actionable data and acting on it. We gather and analyze data, provide resources and follow up. At any given moment, we have exact information about Ukrainian refugees in Mexico, their health needs, demographics. We work together with teams of lawyers, translators, other NGOs, and government authorities. These slides represent actual number of people in Tijuana, Mexico City, and new arrivals on daily basis. We use data to focus our efforts. Example, we know when we have the highest number of people in need of sponsorship in the camps and how to address it. Approximately 30% of people arriving to Mexico and going through paperwork for parole are in need of sponsors. So far, we have 15 people that got the parole with our help within 9 days, and many more are waiting to get it now. Of all people who cross through Mexico, we have the data to know exactly what help is needed where and can use it to find that help. Example, our data showed that 90% of parolees resettle in California, Washington, Illinois, so we can focus there. Quick question to everyone here. Who here has helped Ukraine in some way over past 3 months? Please raise a hand. Some of you
Wow, thank you guys.
Awesome. How many of you know exactly what impact that help made? And so one last question from us.
Quite a few.
Who is ready to help Ukraine now in an impactful, quantifiable way? Take a look at the QR code on our slides.
Wow,
And
thank you.
And here is now Rouslana Yaroslavsky, Executive Director of CCFR, to talk about the projects of CCFR and the support those projects need from you.
We already spoke about data. We use our knowledge, we use our network to help people. We don't base our decisions on educated or non-educated guesses. We look at number of people arriving, we look at number of people needing help, we look at number of vulnerable people who need medical support, and that's how we focus our resources. We advocate on behalf of refugees, again based on data, everyday data, and we help with housing, with food, and with everyday needs based on real data. So we have two pictures, if you can take a look on your screen. I don't know if you can see it. This is the one is Tijuana Hub, and this is the project management team setting up Tijuana Hub and doing everyday huddle meeting to make sure that everything is running. And the second one is our volunteer, Anna Shapira, helping with documents to family in Tijuana Hub. So that's how we combine feet on the ground with the data that we're getting every day. We address the needs based on, again, data and information on the ground. Our main projects right now that we're doing in Mexico City and Tijuana are volunteer coordination. And for those of you guys who worked with volunteers, you know what onboarding process is, right? It's ever-changing data, ever-changing process, ever-changing tools. So we're doing volunteer coordination, we're doing legal help, we're organizing attorneys. A lot of this help is pro bono, and we're reaching out to refugees, and we are organizing those, pairing attorney to refugee family. We're doing resettlement. We have very strong resettlement team who is addressing needs per family. And we are creating Kids Creativity Corner right now in Mexico City Hub. And this is a big fundraising effort because we have kids who crossed the border from Europe. They were not at school for a long time. They didn't have any structured activities, no learning. So we are working with retired teachers from Mexico City to bring this structure and those educational materials to kids in Mexico City Hub. And those are pictures actually from Mexico City Hub. You see the picture of the tent that we set up 3 days ago, and those are kids in Mexico City Hub, and that's what we have right now there. So just mat and some donated toys. So that's why we're pushing for organized activities and supplies for them. And again, guys, if you would like to help in any of those 4 projects, we will appreciate. Everybody can make a difference. If you're making a difference for one family, it goes a long way. Thank you.